Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to Fate Stay Night Real Vanilla. Last time we clashed against the Berserker and Ilya and came out on top. With Shiro being a badass, actually. He summoned Caliburn, Saber's original sword, which she thought had been, well, the actual sword's lost, but Shiro recreated it with illusion magic, I believe. Now it's heading into the next day, 212, interval level 4. The sky is thin. Is it dawn or dusk? As I am watching from outside, I cannot tell. A vast sky and a high field. A sky that seems unreachable even with arms outstretched. And clouds that do seem reachable with arms outstretched. This is a battle she once went through. There are no cavalry alongside. The grassland, once golden as far as the eye could see, is gone. Under the dark gray sky, the only thing stretching out is the remains of battle, which he is well accustomed to. There is no emotion. For her, such scenes must have been ordinary. There's nothing left in her lonely heart. Leaning on her golden sword, she breathes deeply once and slowly relaxes her shoulders. Hey, Natai. The battle must be over. After glancing at the bodies of the defeated soldiers, she returns to her camp. That was the battle she experienced. The calm attitude is the same as now. No matter what trouble she's in, she is just as I know her. And in that way, I see the dream of a king. From the moment she drew the sword from the stone, she was not human. After becoming a feudal lord like her father, she became a king with many knights. She was called King Arthur, or Artoria, and the girl who had tried to become a knight had her life turned around. She acted as the son of the king. That is because the one to govern many territories and control the knights had to be male. Yeah. Ancient times, the only ones who knew that the king was just a girl were her father and the magus. She literally covered herself in steel and sealed that truth for all her life. Hey, Seeking. But the King of Knights with the Holy Sword will not suffer wounds or age. Excalibur bears the protection of the fairies, making its possessor immortal. Therefore, nobody questioned the knight's small body, and the face that seemed like that of a girl became honored by the knights as a good-looking king. Yeah. What's happened recently? We fought against Berserker and Shiro. Showed what he could do with illusion magic, illusion magic. And, honestly, that scene was badass. I loved that entire, fight. I still can't. I love the detail that visual novels put in, man. Like, they may not have the animation and whatnot, but projection, yeah, not illusion. Yeah, the projection. But the detail and just how, I don't know how to put it. I'm so bad at putting my feelings about things into words. You get what I'm saying. The entire Berserker, Saber, Shiro, Rin fight is just incredible. I'm gonna leave it at that because I'm so not good at just describing things, but Yeah, the entire bit was great. And of course, we lost Archer a bit before that, sadly. The king was truly invincible. There was no room for body size nor looks to enter into it. Still feel like they should have lost Steph. Maybe. I feel like they didn't want to. I feel like the writers and anime just didn't want to have that go on for the whole Berserker Ilya antagonism go on for too long, though, which makes sense. The people living in fear of savage invasions wanted a strong king, and the knights of the battlefield would only follow an excellent commander. Hang on a second, I feel like... Hang on. Yeah, no, that's good, never mind. I'm crazy. The king met all of these criteria. And so, no one questioned who the king was. Doesn't matter if the king is a child or a woman. The only point is that it must function as the king to protect the country. Saber, yeah. Getting more background on her is nice, because I keep referencing the UBW anime as like my go-to, but that's all I know aside from what I've seen so far in the VN. So seeing more aside from, because in the UBW we only find out who she is at the very end of the anime when we visit her grave. Also, I'm gonna have to cut that out because it's spoilery, but yeah. But it's nice getting more about what her life was like. The new king was fair and selfless, and always stood in front of the army, defeating enemies on the battlefield. Many enemies and many people died, but the king's choices were always correct, and she served as the king better than anyone else. There was no doubt and no need for doubt while the king was right. King's resistance to previous attacks. Oh, okay. Knowing no loss in the battlefield, her army reconstructed the now lost cavalry and literally ran through the battlefield, defeating foreign infantries and crashing through numerous ramparts. Was she always in front of the army because her country was behind her? She had to discard many people to join battle. As long as she joined battle, she had to defeat all her enemies. It was normal practice to meet military needs by sucking everything out of the local village for the battle to protect the country. In that regard, there could not be any knights that killed more people than her. I do not know if she ever found that a burden. That is not something I can tell from a dream. But there's no doubt in her figure, running through the battlefield. She does not even narrow her eyes in grief when she sits on the throne. A king is not human. One cannot protect the people with human emotions. She kept that oath strictly. She settled every problem and worked hard in government affairs. She balanced the country without any deviations and punished people without a single mistake. Pretty much killing people to prevent other people from dying. Yeah, pretty much. Which is kinda fucked up, but I guess you gotta do what you gotta do, you know. Minimal losses and all that. And after ending yet another battle in victory, commanding the people without disorder and punishing hundreds of criminals. King Arthur does not understand human feelings. Well, that's not necessarily true, a knight close to her murmured. Perhaps everyone felt that way. The more perfect she became as the king, the more they questioned her as a ruler. A person without human emotion cannot rule over others. Several reputable knights left Camelot. The king took it as a natural event and accepted it as part of the process of government. Murder to prevent murder. If I kill everyone to become immortal, then eventually less people will die. Yeah. Thus the fair king, honored by her knights, isolated herself. I mean... if... I don't know. I feel like being king would lead to you having to make some choices like that, though. But such trivial things are of no concern to a king. Her mind will not change even if she's abandoned, feared, or betrayed. There's no right or wrong. She abandoned her emotions from the moment she decided to pull out the sword. And in that way, her final battle began. The battle at Badon Hill ended in a complete victory, and because of the overwhelming results, the savages sought a reconciliation. The country that would have just awaited destruction earned a brief period of peace. The chaos that demanded an absolute hero has ended. Britain is finally returning to the country she's dreamed of. The scene starts to fade away. But if her sword made her immortal, then... how did she die? That's the question. Somewhere in my head, I realize that I'm waking up and the dream is ending. I will lose consciousness and wake up soon. Well, that's a bit contradictory. But before that, something really annoys me. She's stupid. Certainly, she must have been strong and good at fighting. But that doesn't mean she's well suited for it. Shiro. I'm also angry at the people around her. If she didn't notice it, someone else around her had to tell her. Or she'd keep making the same mistake forever. Jeez, she had so many people around her, so why did none of them tell her the truth? They were probably scared of her, to be honest. I wake up. We escaped Ilya's forest and came back to this house yesterday afternoon. Toska went back to her room saying that the wound in her stomach was hurting, and I also wanted to go to sleep since my headache was still around. Fair enough. It must have also been because I carried something heavy all the way here. When I got to my room and lay down, I couldn't even get back up. Saber was the only one unhurt, so Toska and I went to sleep, letting her keep watch over the house, and... yeah, small victories. I'm relieved. The thing with Berserker. The headache that started when I duplicated Saber's sword was terrible. If that headache continued, my head would have broken before my body did. Wait. Saber sitting Japanese style beside my futon.
Saber... なんだよ。朝から神気臭い顔して。俺が眠ってる間に何かあったのか?
I think she's getting ready for a serious talk. Like, something along the lines of, how did you know what my sword looked like?
いいえ。ただ、夢を見てしまったもので。
Oh. Huh?
いえ、なんでもありません。それより朝食にしましょう、シロ。もう起きる時間です。
Interesting, okay. Saber gets up and leaves the room quietly. A dream, huh? Is she seeing our memories like we were seeing hers, or is it a memory of her own past? Or a dream of her own past? I don't know why Saber's acting so weird. I don't know, but
枕元に正座してたってことは看病しててくれたのかな。
as soon as I think so, I recall that scene.
何考えてんだ。
Yeah, fair enough. I shake my head and clear the thoughts out of my head. That night, Saber and I touched one another because I'm her master. Right. I have to think like that or I won't be able to look at her properly.
平常心。昨日帰ってくるときはいつも通りだったじゃないか。
Well, because you just fought a monster, pretty much, so...
それでいいんだ。それで。
Well, no, I was just too tired yesterday. But stay calm anyways. It's not gonna go well. First of all, Saber will be troubled if I act like this.
よし。とにかく落ち着いて朝飯作らないと。
I take a deep breath and start changing. It's 9 in the morning. Saber must be really hungry as we haven't eaten since yesterday afternoon. I guess you can't call it morning now that it's past 9. I mean, still morning. Considering Saber, I'll make a fairly large meal.
シロ、今朝は私とあなただけですが、リンを起こさなくていいのですか？
ああ、みんなまだ寝てるんだろ。昨日が昨日だし、無理に起こすこともない。飯は作っておけば勝手に食べるだろうし。
Shiro, I think you're forgetting something.
そうですか。それでは早めに支度をしてもらえると助かります。もうこんな時間になってしまいましたから。
分かってる。体の調子もいいし、食べ終わったら道場に行こ
う。道場に行くとは、まだ私と剣の鍛錬を続けるのですか？
I mean, why not?
なんで？日課じゃないか、あれ。どうしたセイバー？なんか変なこと言ったか、俺。
いえ、もう鍛錬はしないのだろうと勝手に思い込んでいました。
Why?
バーサーカーが倒れた今、シローがそこまで必死になる理由はなくなったのではないかと。
I mean, we still have other enemies, so...
そっか。言われてみればそうかもしれない。
Tosuka and Saber and I, our common enemy is now gone. We cooperated because we were targeted by an enemy superior to us, and that's why I trained as well.
でも鍛錬は続けるぞ。俺はまだ半人前だし、セイバーは剣を持つと本音を出すからな。その方が俺も話してて楽だ。
Well, when I say it's a help, I mean it's fun. Yeah, I can see that.
はあ、道場での私は本音を出しているのでしょうか？
出してるよ。少なくとも気兼ねはしてないだろう。俺もその方が楽だし、セイバーも肩の力が抜けていいんじゃないか。ともかく午前中はセイバーと剣を合わせるのが日課なんだ。数少ない俺の楽しみを取らないでくれ。
Pleasures, huh? Uh-huh. I take ground beef and pork, mushroom, onion, and eggs out of the refrigerator and head to the kitchen. I'll also need breadcrumbs, alcohol, salad oil, and...
はあ、そういうことでしたら、私も反論はありませんが。
You don't seem necessarily happy about it, though. Huh? Saber murmurs something in the living room. Uh-huh. I'm already in the kitchen, so I unfortunately couldn't hear her. I start mixing. I mix onion, breadcrumbs, alcohol, egg, and salt and put it in with the beef and pork. I decided to cook Japanese-style hamburger for breakfast.
リン、目が覚めたのですか？
I can hear Saber's voice from the living room.
父さか
I turn around while cooking.
おはよう。ごめん、牛乳飲ませて、シロ。
Never mind. I'm not gonna make that joke. I'm gonna be better than that. Tosuka comes over with an unhappy face and takes some milk out of the refrigerator.
寝すぎて頭痛い。あれ？何？朝から凝ってるじゃない。
I mean, we beat Berserker. We have to celebrate, I guess. Where did that bad mood from earlier go? Her eyes gleam as soon as she turns to me.
へえ、美味しそう。ちょうどお腹も減ってたし、助かったわ。
I see. But you're the one that benefits, not me. This must be what my father said. For someone to benefit, someone must lose.
前から思ってたんだが、お前割と目ざといよな。
あら、人並みに目端が利くだけよ。それじゃあ私の分もよろしくね。
Ren. Waving her hand, Tosuke returns to the living room. With a glass of milk in one hand, she takes position at the table. No. Should I say she's really relaxing or acting like royalty?
だらけていますね、リン。
Alright, way to go, Saber. She sure is good at saying difficult things. But... oh dear. Tosuka waves off Saber's criticism lazily like she doesn't care. I mean...
そりゃだらけもするわよ。バーサーカーがいなくなった今、あとはキャスターとランサーとアサシンでしょ。バーサーカーに比べたら大した敵じゃないし、今のセーバーなら余裕で撃退できるじゃない。
You know, you're acting like you have any real stake in this, even though you don't. You're servantless.
それはわかりません。ランサーもアサシンも一筋縄で行く相手ではない。キャスターに至ってはまだ出会ってもいないではないですか。謙遜。アーサー王の手にかかっちゃそんじょそこらの英霊なんて十羽一からげでしょ。
Oh yeah, she would have seen Caliburn, huh?
今までは魔力不足で嘆いてたけど、それも解決したし、今のセイバーに対抗できるサーバントなんて一人もいないわ。
I wouldn't be terribly sure about that. Saber narrows her eyes at Tosuka's words. Like, how the fuck do you know who I am? I feel the same way. The thing Tosuka just said can't be ignored lightly.
父さか。お前セイバーが誰かって気づいてたのか。
うすうすね。確信が持てたのは昨日よ。あれだけの政権を扱える英雄なんて一人しかいないもの。
Fair enough.
まあ伝説のアーサー王が女の子っていうのには驚いたけど、目の前にいるんじゃ信じるしかないじゃない。それに伝説なんて都合よく改ざんされたものでしょ。
Yeah.
セイバーが隠したのか周囲が隠したのか知らないけど、確かに中世の王様が女の子ってのは都合が悪いものね。そりゃ誰が何と言おうと男として扱うわよ。
Tosuka has the same tone of voice as always. Saber doesn't seem to care that much either. She rather seems to be agreeing with Tosuka's opinion and shows no sign of denying anything. Huh. So she's clearly admitted that it's true. A hero related to swords is chosen for the servant Saber. From that perspective, she's certainly the best Saber there could be. The great hero of England. The bearer of the holy sword that everybody, even in this distant country, has heard of. But if that's the case, then what? The end of the legend of King Arthur ends with the king's death. No. They're still human even though they are heroes. It's only natural for the last moment to end in death. But no hero dies normally. King Arthur was no exception. I remember that the end of King Arthur was in a war. The Great Battle of Camlan. Having unified Britain and with no outside enemies to defeat, King Arthur faced an unexpected enemy in the end. The enemy was her own army that she protected. Because of a betrayal by the one she trusted, King Arthur was attacked by the knights she had fought with, and it is said the king had to defeat them. King Arthur succeeded in defeating the enemy leader, but took a fatal wound in the process, and entrusted her only surviving knight, Sir Bedivere, with the return of the Holy Sword. That's... yeah, well, I guess they didn't like how she acted as king with, like, no emotion, I guess, is why they would turn on her. Go past this bloody battlefield in the hill. There should be a lake there. Throw this sword into that lake. But Bedivere could not follow the order. Fearing the loss of the sword, Bedivere gave a false report the first and a second time, saying that he had thrown the sword into the lake. Every time, King Arthur would order Bedivere to throw the sword away, and the order was followed on the third trip. And it is said that King Arthur died after ascertaining that the Holy Sword had been returned.
それよりシロ、あんたこれからどうする気よ?
And then, Pussyka suddenly glares at me. What do you mean?
どうするって何をだよ。
だから和室で寝てる物騒な子供のことよ。放っておけって言ったのに、ここまで連れてきたのはあんたじゃない。
Ren, you can be very cold sometimes. She's
そ
still
れ
just a
について
child.
私も言いたい。バーサーカーを失ったとはいえ、イリアスフィールは危険なマスターだ。それを保護するなど、シロはどうかしています。
Well, she tries to kill us when she wakes up, then we'll deal with her, but for now, I think she's
そ
fine.
うそう。あんなのは綺麗に預けちまえばいいのよ。
Okay, that's a good point. That's fair. The two judged us a good time and glare at me together. I mean... That's right. Ilya fainted after Berserker disappeared. I couldn't just leave her be since she showed no sign of waking up, so I brought her here. Toska and Saber objected, so I was the one who carried her. Yeah... A master who loses their servant has to run away or go to the church for protection before they're killed by their masters. Which doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, because once the servants are gone, there's really no need to kill the masters, which is kind of fucked up, but... Toska says we should let Kodomine take care of her. But I'm letting her sleep in a room here since I don't think he would take very good care of her. Yeah, he doesn't seem like the type who would take care of children
あ
very
なたの
well.
考えは立派ですが、イリアスフィールに関わるのは危険です。今ならまだ間に合う。早々に教会に預けるか、その令状を剥奪するべきだ。
She's serious. Convincing her will be really difficult.
なんだよ。だってほっとくわけにはいかないだろう。イリアはまだ子供なんだし、様子もおかしかった。琴峰に預けるのはなんかかわいそうだし。
What about her servants, though? I guess in this version of events, they haven't met Sella and Lazaret. But you'd think they would come looking for Ilya at some point, right? You'd think. Probably.
かわいそう。 あんたね、あの子にあんな目に遭わされてまだそんな寝ぼけたこと言うわけ？
Ran, you don't understand.
同感です。シローはイリアスフィールに感情移入しすぎています。彼女は何度もシローを殺そうとしたではないですか。
Well, to be fair, she also just wanted us as a servant, even though she would have put us into a doll, which is iffy, but you know, I don't think she's that bad. The two are even more united now. Well, shit. But I can't let them talk me out of it.
確かにイリアは敵だった。けどあいつに邪気はなかった。ちゃんと言いつけてやるやつがいればイリアはもうあんなことはしない。
Hopefully. Probably. Maybe.
それに
We'll see.
一番初めに言ったはずだ。俺はマスターを殺すために戦うんじゃない。戦いを終わらせるために戦うだけだって。
それは分かってはいますが。
Go on. Saber doesn't agree, but her voice softens. But
そう。それじゃあイリアスフィールのしたことを全部許すっていうの？言っとくけど、あの子は私たち以外のマスターも襲っている。もしかしたらもう何人かマスターを殺しているかもしれない。
wait, did
そ
Ilya
れでも
tell
あな
us
たは
about?
助けてやるっていうのね。
Let's say, did Ilya tell us about her killing Shinji in this, or was that only the bad end that happened? I think she told us in this. I'm pretty sure. Probably.
それは
That's right. Ilya admitted it. Okay, she did tell us in this. Okay, she killed Shinji. Shinji used Rada to try to kill the students at school. Those were his intentions as a master. I guess his death couldn't be helped. I wonder how that's gonna hurt Sakura, though, now that I think about it. Because even though Shinji didn't really treat her well, you can kind of tell she still loved her brother. Which... Still, Shinji's a friend I've known for years. And thinking about Sakura, I can't forgive everything Ilya did.
けどそれじゃ終わりがないだろ。イリアがマスターで亡くなって自分のしたことを悔やめるようになるのなら俺は助けるべきだと思う。
Even if it causes your own downfall, Shiro?
そうね。それは正しい。けどシロー、私はアーチャーのことを帳消しにする気はないの。私のアーチャーはあいつに殺されたんだから。
Everybody freezes. Yeah, that happened, didn't it? We freeze, looking at each other. And?
何よ。サーバントなんて最後にはみんな消えちゃうじゃない。そんなこと気にしてるなんて。マスター失格ね、リン。
Really, Ilya? Right now? Really? The girl under discussion who should be asleep appears. Yeah.
イリアスフィール。
待ちなさい。あなたたちに用はないわ。戦う気もないからそんなに生きり立たないでくれない？ほんと同じレディーとして恥ずかしいわ。私よりずっと年上なのにたしなみってものがないんだから。
Ilya, I don't think being antagonistic when those two want to throw you out is a good idea. It's really not. Ilya shrugs her shoulders just to show her shock.
なんですって？
Saber and Tosuga get mad together. Okay, I'm guessing this is the point where it starts becoming a little more obvious as to why Ilya got her own spin-off show. They're scarier in a different sense.
まあそ それも怒らないであげる。今はあなたたちに構ってる場合じゃないもの。
Saying that, Ilya turns to me.
エリア。
礼を言います、セイバーのマスター。敵であった我が身まで気遣うその心遣い、心より感謝いたしますわ。
I feel like this is a trick. I mean, she was raised in a fancy household and is a quote-unquote lady. So I guess she's just showing thanks where thanks is due, maybe? Maybe? I stare at Ilya in surprise. Saber is silent as well, so she might not have expected it either. Tosik is drinking milk and looking at Ilya suspiciously. And then Ilya gives her usual smile and... What? I knew it was a trick.
やっぱりシロはお兄ちゃんだ。
I mean, that works too. You know, I thought that was gonna go worse than it did, but you know, at least something somewhat nice. Oh, okay. She comes straight for me and hugs my neck. Right, okay. Tosika's choking on the milk she's drinking. Right. Saber gets mad but keeps a straight face.
離れなさい、この無礼者。
Saber runs to me. But Ilya spins around behind me using my neck as a fulcrum.
無礼者はどっちよ。サーバントのくせに私に意見しようなんて100年早いわ。
Right, okay.
あなたに従う義務もなければ意思もありません。減らず口を言う暇があるなら今すぐ城から離れなさい。
そんなの聞かないよーだ。ねえシロ、昨日みたいにしよう。あれ本部って言うんだよね。
Wait, when did we ever give you a piggyback ride? What? What? Ilya twirls and twirls. Oh, this has to be a scene in the bastardized version of the Fate Stay Night anime, right? It has to be. There's no way they wouldn't animate this, right? There's no way the scene was not animated. I refuse to believe it wasn't. This is bad. This is really bad. The two stare down doesn't end. Must be because she's watching from a distance. Tosika wipes the milk off her mouth as if nothing is happening. It was different. What? Just the thought of Ilya spinning around just on Shiro's neck and Saber running around in a circle, just that image in my head is just too perfect. I can't. That's unfortunate.
どうでもいいんだけどね、二人とも。そのままだとそいつ死ぬわよ。
The two look at my face in surprise. Yes. My neck is being choked and I'm in a real pinch right now. Yeah. Well, let's check the current situation. The hamburger I was making is in the refrigerator right now. First, Toastica is the quiet one. It seems she's keeping a poker face and trying to see how things turn out, but who knows what she's thinking on the inside. Alia's sitting next to me and she's in a good mood for some reason. She's looking around the living room curiously, but it seems like Toastica and Saber are none of her concern. Uh-huh. She probably wouldn't listen even if they talked to her. Yeah, probably not. Let's be real, probably not. And the hardest one to deal with is... yeah... Saber, who's glaring restlessly at me and Ilia. Being restless and uneasy is totally unlike her. Because of her, I feel like I'm sitting on a cushion full of needles. So I can't let things stay like this. I don't know what will come out of this, but I have to make up my mind and escape the current situation. Yeah.
話をつけよう。いつまでもこうしてちゃ昼になっちまう。
そうね。結論は決まっているし、問題は早めに片付けた方がいいわ。そうでしょ、セイバー。
They're not gonna fold on trying to throw her out.
そうですね。私とリンの意見は同じですから。あとはシローに納得してもらうだけですが。
Not gonna happen. Saber's ready to fight it out to the very end.
ねえシロー、リンとセイバーは何を話したがってるの？
They want to throw you out, but yeah, it's fine. It won't happen.
いや、そのイリアをどうするかっていう話なんだが、イリアはサーバントを亡くしただろ。だからこの後どうしたものかなって。
そんなの決まってるでしょ。教会に保護させるか、森の城に追い返すのよ。
Okay.
どちらにしたってここにいさせる選択肢はないからね。
Ren, 1, you have 0 power here. This is still Shiro's house. You don't, and without Archer, how useful are you really? So when it comes down to it, who's really in the position to make up the decisions here? Shiro.
シローもそう思ってるの？
Ilia looks up at me with emotionless eyes. Here's the thing. This doesn't really seem like a choice that leads to a bad end. At least I don't think it does. I don't know. I'm gonna protect Ilia. I can't. I just can't. Kirsu used to say that girls should be protected. And most of all, I don't want to let a child suffer. Yeah, unless that was a bad end choice, I couldn't throw her out. I just couldn't.
いや、俺はイリアはここにいるべきだと思う。聖杯戦争は終わってないんだ。残りのマスターと決着がつくまで、イリアはうちでかくまいたい。
シローがそう言うんなら、私もここにいてあげるね。
Okay.
イリア、苦しいって。
Ilya hugs me, but get her off of me. Well, there's no need to do that myself, as Saber does it for me.
何よ、さっきから邪魔ばっかりして。あなた、私に恨みでもあるの？
Well, in truth, yes, they do. Both of them.
当然でしょう。その身がシローに何をしたか私は忘れることなどない。シローもシローです。イリアスフィールをかくまうなど百害あって一理なしとわからないのですか？
It may, but I'll take the risk.
なんでだよ。イリアにはもうサーバントはいないんだから危険ってことはないだろう。マスターじゃなくなったんだから。
Well, not being dangerous? Debatable.
それより下手に放り出して襲われたらどうするんだ。イリアの命だって危ないし他のマスターに力をつけさせることになるぞ。
それはそうですが、しかし。
What's Saber? What can you really say in this situation? Saber hesitates. Whatever she may say, Saber doesn't understand that Ilya would be attacked by their masters if she was left alone.
じゃあ次はこっちの番ね。セイバーを陥落したところ悪いけど、私はまだ説得されてないわ。
Again, Rin, you have zero power in this situation. This isn't your house. Shira could throw you out if he wanted to. Realistically. He won't because he's too nice, but he could.
いいシロ。そいつはまだマスターなのよ。サーバントを失っても、霊樹がある限り、マスターはマスターだって教えたでしょ？
I mean, yeah, I suppose, yeah. And thus, drinking tea gracefully, Tosca interrupts.
ね、おい、それどういう意味だよ、トサカ。
だから、霊樹さえ残っていれば、サーバントとは何人でも契約できるのよ。主のいないはぐれサーバントがいて、かつマスターにそのはぐれサーバントを許容できるキャパシティさえあれば、何人とだって契約はできるわ。
Okay. Yeah, I guess you're not wrong.
なんだよ、それ。じゃあ、優れたマスターなら、何人でもサーバントと契約できるってことか。
何人でもってわけじゃないわ。聖杯の力で呼び出せる英霊は7人が限度だから、最大でも7人ね。もっともどんなに優れた魔術師だって複数のサーバントを具現化させる魔力なんてないわ。あるとしてもその場合は10の魔力を5に分けて2人のサーバントを刺激することになる。そうなるとサーバントの能力は下がるから複数のサーバントと契約する旨味はないけどね。
I see. So realistically speaking, now that Ilya doesn't have a servant, she could kill Shiro in his sleep and then... Actually, no, she couldn't really force... Saber would probably choose Rin over Ilya. Unless Ilya killed Rin as well. So if I formed a contract with Saber and Berserker, Saber and Berserker would both exist sharing my magical energy. So their abilities would considerably decrease. So that means it's more efficient to choose one servant to give magical energy to.
そういえば前に言ってたっけ？サーバントってマスターを変えられるって。あれってこのことだったんだな。
あら、珍しく勘がいいじゃない。シローの言う通り、サーバントがマスターを変えるっていうのはそういうことよ。マスターを失ったサーバントは消えるまでいくらか猶予がある。で、その間に他にサーバントを欲しがっているマスターを探して契約すれば元通りってわけ。
Which would be a bit of a pain.
だからリンに気を許しちゃダメよ、シロー。そいつだってまだマスターなんだから。シローを殺してセイバーを奪うかもしれないし、まだ生きてるサーバントと再契約するかもしれないわ。
Ilya just turned that around on you, Rin?
そう。 それはあんたにそっくりお返しするわ、イリア。
そんなことないもん。私他のサーバントとなんて組まない。イリアのサーバントはずっとバーサーカーだけなんだから。
I don't know what kind of relationship Ilya and Berserker had. But I can tell that for Ilya, that servant was special. That's a surprise, and a pleasant one. Ilya was cold-hearted as a master, but she still valued her partner.
あ、でもシロが負けちゃったらセイバーは私がもらうわ。私はシロ以外のマスターが勝つのは認めない。
I mean, thanks? I guess?
でも、もしシロが負けちゃったら私が代わりに勝ってあげるんだから。
You know, I don't think she's ever once lied to us at... hang on, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't think she's ever lied to us, so there's no reason not to believe her. Ilya says so to Saber and Tosca.
バカなことは言わないでほしい。私はシロのサーバントです。あなたのサーバントになるつもりはありません。
Again, only if it comes down to that.
別にそれでも構わないわ。私はシロに勝ってもらえればそれでいい。私が勝つのもセイバーがシロを守ってくれるのもどうせ最後は同じだもの。
Okay. Ilya says things in a strange way. Well, she wants for me to win, but why would she want that? Then, Tosca must have found it strange too, and she starts to think.
私は構います。ともかく私は認めません。リン、あなたからもシロに忠告してください。
ごめんなさい、聞いてなかったわ。もう一度言って、セイバ
ー。ですからイリアスフィールをここにかくまうのは反対だということです。
I feel like they're both collapsing. They're losing all credibility here.
ああ、それいいんじゃない？別にかくまうぐらいなら。
Saber, you've lost your only ally.
は？
Saber freezes. I'm surprised as well, so it's natural for the protesting Saber to freeze.
リン、あなた正気ですか？
ええ、冷静に考えてみればリスクはどっちも同じなのよ。イリアを一人にするのもここでかくまうのも教会に預けるのも変わらない。いえ、むしろイリア目当てでマスターが来てくれた方が助かるわ。
So and put him in the dirt?
今のセーバーなら他のサーバントが束になっても負けっこない。聖杯戦争を終わらせるならその方が手っ取り早いし、それはあなただって望むところでしょ、セイバー。
All of them combined? I don't know about that one. Maybe two of them at once. But all three, I don't know about that. That's iffy.
ま、あなたが他のサーバントに負けるって言うんなら話は変わるけど。
まさか今の私がどのような状態かリンなら分かっているでしょう。シローが私のマスターである限り私に敗北などありえません。
Yeah, because he can summon the most powerful weapon you've ever wielded. Well, not summon, but create. Even though it's not perfect and still probably a little bit weaker, but still.
でしょ？ならイリアをかくまうのも問題ない。
If you say so, Ren.
それに気になることもある。シローの選択はもしかしたらとんでもない妙手だったのかもしれないわ。
Tosca then falls silent. Saber must have accepted that as she reluctantly moves away from Ilya.